we are kicking things off with a massive shakeup in Hollywood. Sydney Sweeney's controversial storyline in Euphoria has ignited a firestorm, sparking serious backlash from OnlyFans creators. We dive into exactly what is causing the uproar as we look at the explicit content and the creator reactions that are shaking up the industry right now.
Never get caught with a dead phone again. This INIU portable charger is compact, travel-friendly, and gives you fast 45-watt charging with a built-in USB-C cable, so there's no need to carry extra cords. With 10,000 mAh power, it's perfect for busy days, trips, emergencies, or anytime your battery drops too low. Grab yours on Amazon through the link in the comments before your phone hits 1%.
Next up, we are taking a deep dive into the world of fantasy and wine with the Napa Boys. Discover how Nelson Franklin, Mike Mitchell, Jammer Neighbors, Nick Corirossi, and Armin Weitzman created this raunchy, absurd comedic journey through an idealized version of Napa Valley, and hear what audiences are saying about this cult favorite. The controversy surrounding Sydney Sweeney's character, Cassie Howard, is heating up, and we're going back to the creators who have weighed in. We examine the specific concerns raised by OnlyFans stars like Maitland Ward and Sydney Leathers regarding the portrayal of age play and the broader stereotypes being perpetuated in the show. And finally, we shift gears to the world of digital influence. Beauty creator Golloria George has just signed with United Talent Agency for global representation. Find out how this unapologetic, Black and beautiful creator is expanding her empire across digital media, and what this massive move means for the influencer landscape. Stay with us for more breaking news. Sydney Sweeney's controversial sex worker storyline in the third season of Euphoria is drawing significant backlash from OnlyFans creators over the explicit nature and perceived absurdity of the content. The storyline centers on the character Cassie Howard, who seeks to earn money for an expensive wedding to Nate Jacobs by posting explicit content on OnlyFans, including scenarios involving dressing up as a baby and a dog. In the most recent episode, Cassie's transformation escalated dramatically, featuring exaggerated physical changes and explicit acts, including the destruction of parts of Lowe's angels and exposure of her breasts. OnlyFans stars have voiced strong disapproval. Sydney Leathers described much of the storyline as ridiculous and cartoonish, specifically citing the age play elements, such as dressing as a baby in a diaper, as infuriating and violating platform rules. Leathers noted that credit card processors enforce strict guidelines against content that promotes exploitation or abuse, including incest and other prohibited activities. Fellow creator and former Boy Meets World star Maitland Ward called the baby scene beyond troubling, arguing that it perpetuates harmful stereotypes, suggesting sex workers lack a moral compass. Ward stated that there is an untrue stigma, equating sex work with trafficking and abuse, and that joking about it is inappropriate. Show creator Sam Levinson defended the narrative, explaining that the humor lies in the juxtaposition, specifically noting that the housekeeper is filming the scenes. Levinson stated that the intention was to create an other layer of absurdity to break through the character's fantasy. However, Ward countered that this approach signals a lack of seriousness from the creators, suggesting the fantasy is being driven by writers rather than genuine exploration, comparing the scenario to past Hollywood tropes. The creators of the Napa Boys, a Magnolia Pictures release, have offered insights into their modern media inspirations and their visit to the actual Napa Valley. The film presents a heightened, almost fantastical vision of Napa, where wine is omnipresent, every resident owns a vineyard, and every sign is adorned with grapes. The movie's central premise explores a hypothetical scenario. What if the 2004 road trip dramedy Sideways had spawned a string of straight-to-DVD spin-offs, akin to the American Pie Presents franchise? This concept is officially titled The Napa Boys 4, The Sommelier's Amulet. The fictional franchise follows a group of friends known as the Napa Boys on wine-related adventures. This installment features journalist and podcaster Puck, played by Sarah Ramos, joining the group on a final journey led by a mysterious figure called the Sommelier, resulting in a raunchy, absurd comedic exploration of friendship, adventure, love, loss, and viticulture. The Napa Boys premiered at the Toronto International Film Festival last year before being acquired by Magnolia Pictures and released theatrically in February, and is currently available to rent or purchase on digital streaming platforms. Following its release, the creators have noted a passionate audience response. Director, writer, and co-star Nick Corirossi described the reception as kind of culty, stating, "People are like, this is my favorite movie. I've seen it 5 times already, and it's only been out, for a week on digital." He added that the response has been pretty overwhelmingly crazy and great, and has made kind of an impact. Corirossi, producer Mike Rosenstein, and writer co-star Armin Weitzman visited Napa for the Napa Valley Stream Fest. During their trip, Ramos was honored with the Breakthrough Artist Award. The team also hosted a screening and Q&A event in Napa. While the film's portrayal was exaggerated, Corirossi found the real Napa surprisingly aligned with their idealized, David Lynchian vision. He noted that the film captured an idealized version, where every sign features grapes, and there are numerous country club events centered around wine consumption. The crew experienced the local culture by staying at a winery resort and tasting at Francis Ford Coppola's Inglenook. Armin Weitzman and Corirossi, both veterans of the comedy industry, developed the film as a tribute to non-corporate franchises, emphasizing the disposable nature of modern media and designing the movie for multiple viewings to ensure it became a classic in a comedic sense. To preserve the experience, The Napa Boys is scheduled for a DVD and Blu-ray release on May 19, titled the Uncorked, Unrated Blu-ray Edition, which will include a commentary track and a deleted scene. Corirossi expressed hope that Napa residents would embrace the film, suggesting that even though they hadn't been there initially, the experience inadvertently encapsulated the magic of the region. Local residents, including William Curtis and Sarah Witt, have already expressed appreciation, with Curtis noting the humor derived from the film's quirks when viewed by a local, and Witt praising the successful recreation of the late 90s and early 2000s straight-to-video aesthetic. The creators are teasing a future installment, The Napa Girls, hinting that the wine-fueled adventures might expand into outer space. The film is available for rental and purchase across major digital platforms, with physical copies available for pre-order. OnlyFans creators have strongly criticized the HBO series Euphoria following the inclusion of Sydney Sweeney's character as an OnlyFans creator in the 3rd and final season. The controversy centers on the portrayal of sex work on the platform, which some creators argue contains inaccuracies and perpetuates harmful stereotypes. In the latest season, Sweeney's character, Cassie, becomes an OnlyFans creator to fund her wedding, and the storyline involves the character dressing in various costumes, including as a baby and a dog. Maitland Ward, an OnlyFans creator who previously appeared in the ABC sitcom Boy Meets World, voiced significant concern. Ward stated that dressing the character up as a baby to create pornographic content on OnlyFans was troubling, as it reinforces the stereotype that sex workers lack a moral compass and will do anything for money. Ward also refuted the notion that sex work is synonymous with sex trafficking or abuse, suggesting the show's depiction was farcical. Sydney Leathers, another creator, expressed frustration over what she described as ridiculous and cartoonish elements of the portrayal. Leathers specifically pointed to content that is not permitted on OnlyFans, such as age-play scenarios involving dressing as a baby in a diaper, noting that credit card processors enforce strict rules that are continuously tightening. Despite the backlash from the creator community, the 3rd season of Euphoria has garnered critical attention. Nick Hilton of Channel YouTube offered a positive review, praising Sweeney's performance, stating that she proves that pin-up fame is not incompatible with genuine acting chops. Hilton further commented that the show is a generation-defining show that successfully navigates contradictions related to materialism and vapidity. In a related financial context, Ward shared the significant earnings disparity between her roles. She noted that her income as an OnlyFans creator, including adult film sales and brand creation, can reach 6 figures monthly, contrasting sharply with her earnings as a sitcom star, where she reportedly earned $20,000 to $25,000 per episode. Beauty and lifestyle creator Golloria George has secured global representation through a new signing with the United Talent Agency, or UTA. This agreement will facilitate opportunities for George across digital media, brand partnerships, and strategic business ventures. George is already represented by UTA-owned management firm Digital Brand Architects and Icon PR. George has cultivated a substantial online presence, boasting over 3.3 million followers on TikTok, more than 1.1 million on Instagram, and nearly 500,000 on YouTube. She has also been recognized as a creator to watch, named to the 2026 TikTok Discover list. Her content journey began while juggling college and 2 full-time jobs, focusing on Get Ready With Me videos and product reviews centered on deeper skin tones. A significant moment in her career occurred in April 2024 when a viral TikTok video criticizing a dark foundation, shade from the cosmetics brand Euphoria, led to the product's withdrawal, an apology from the company, and its closure in 2025. Originally from South Sudan and based in Austin, Texas, George is diversifying her career into modeling and entrepreneurship. Furthermore, she is actively engaged in advocacy work supporting refugee communities and initiatives for clean water access in Sudan. When asked to describe herself in 3 words by Variety, George stated, "Unapologetic, black, and beautiful." Nih Ahin, the founder and managing director of Channel YouTube, also contributes to the influencer marketing landscape by providing news, commentary, and analysis through his platform and newsletter, Influencer Weekly, exploring how influencer marketing benefits businesses and personal brands.